Thanks for tuning in. This week's special report takes us to the Fairview incident in Hemet, California, where we highlight the hard work of our firefighters.
Stand by for reporting conditions.
Hello, I'm Captain Richard Cordo with CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department, and I'm here at the Incident Command Post where firefighters are battling the Fairview incident. We will highlight firefighters protecting structures in Avier Canyon and along Batista Canyon Road.
We have 5 engines laid out over this division, spread out over the division, patrolling the houses, going back over to houses that seem like the fire's already gone and passed. Our job is to come out here and to help protect the structures that are threatened, and then continue some of the really good work that was done by the crews before us for the last couple days.
Right now, we're basically stage ready to go in case the fire activity picks up, and we have lines deployed, water's all set. We have a couple of water tenders to help us out. We're just monitoring the wind, the weather, and hopefully it stays calm.
The firefighters get in and around the houses, and they create defensible space. They go out and do a lot of clearing, and usually, you know, what helps the firefighters out is that the homeowners have already done a really good job of creating defensible space.
Our main focus is to protect these homes. The best thing for folks at home to do is to make sure their fuel clearance around the home, there's no pine needles or pallets or chairs or stuff like that that can easily ignite the fire. Right now the weather's calm, but you never know, it could change in a heartbeat. So
we're currently out here on Batista Road. We're looking at where we think the fire could potentially come down to.
We're here to protect the citrus groves off of Batista Canyon Road, as well as this residence right here. We have come in and have made sure that everyone was evacuated. And what we do basically is triage the different structures utilizing our WUI tactics. So we see if there's a water source, type 1 access, if we can drive it, if it's accessible for the fire engines, making sure everybody's evacuated. At this time, there's nobody at the residence, so we're just here waiting for our trigger points to see if the fire comes over the ridge line, and we'll go from there.
Mile-wise, we're probably not far. We're maybe 3/4 of a mile, maybe half a mile even, as a crow flies. This is potentially a point where we'd like to be able to try and either slow it down or take a look at it, try and keep it out of the east side of Batista Road.
We're looking at the winds right now. We do have the Batista camp to our south, and we're anticipating it'll go that way. However, if it does come over this ridge line, we think that it will back down towards the structure.
The terrain, we know with the topography, the way the hills are lined, that it's slowly moving its way over the ridges.
As you can see, that thermal layer build up right now. If you look up the sun, you can see it's bright orange. So it's already preheated, pre-charged. And like I said, those wind shifts are what we're afraid of. So just keep an eye out on that, keeping our head on a swivel.
There's a few things that we could do from this area. Hopefully our aircraft would come down and support us, putting a retardant line between us and the fire. The other thing is that we could potentially put our own fire down on the ground, burn the fuels away from the road here, and the fire would actually burn into the main existing fire, removing all the fuel that's in the area, and we'd use the water from the engines to be able to cool the fire as it comes through here. It's being moved in a direction with the air tankers. The air tankers are working the flanks. The air tankers are a huge asset for us. What they do is they drop fire retardant, the red stuff. They drop it along the sides of the fire until they're able to move along the sides and get out into the front of it. And it keeps the fire from burning through the vegetation. It's not actually meant to be dropped on the flames and put the flames out. It's meant to slow the fire's progression by taking away the fuel that could potentially burn. It takes a little bit of coordination, a lot of skill to be able to bring it to a spot where we're able to get enough retardant to hold the fire into one spot.
We're here waiting, ready to go.
My name is Shane Reichard. I'm Public Information Officer for the County of Riverside's Emergency Management Department. And when we have fires like what's going on here at the Fairview incident, it's really important to know how to get critical information. One of the tools that you can use is our Alert Rivco alerting system. What that is it allows you to go in, register your phone number, your voice over internet, your cellular phone, and tie it to your address so that when we're sending out evacuation notices, you get the notice that is appropriate for your address. You'll get that notification whether or not you're at home if you've got your cell phone registered for that. Something else that's really important is when you look at how fast these fires are moving, you really want to make sure that you and your family are prepared. What that means is having a plan in place, making sure that you've got a go bag so that when you get that evacuation notice, you can grab and go. Get out to safety, get out quickly. For more information, go to our website, rivcoready.org/alertrivco.
That's it for this week's report on conditions. To stay up to date, please go to @CalFireRRU for updated information on the Fairview incident. Also, if you captured any video or pictures, please send them to rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of CAL FIRE, Riverside County Fire Department, Public Affairs and Education Bureau, thank you for watching.